At the beginning of the film, we saw that MLA Fulo Kama, who was the president of the Janjiti Vikas party, came to distribute gifts to the laborers. Dasru Kaketa, aka Bola, and his wife Vano were also present there, and for some reason, they got really scared of accepting the gift. Fulo asked her assistant Badeshi to hand the poor guy the gifts, and then later, she went to his humble abode to have dinner with him. Dasru had no clue what was going on in her mind, and he just thought that she was acting in good faith, and since she was also from a state, Jharkhand, she felt sympathetic towards him, but it was not so. The shrewd and conniving politicians just wanted to know more about Dasru's identity. She knew that he had changed his name and that he was a militant who had somehow managed to escape and come to Mumbai. On her way back, Fulo had made up her mind to get Dasru killed. It was such a dreadful scene where Dasru was buying a sorry for his wife, and back at his home, Fulo's men had hung his wife, Vano, upside down and beaten her to death. Dasru came back home, killed one of the men, while the other shoots a video of Dasru in the act. Before running away, Dasru then ran after him, only to be seen by each and every dweller who lived on the construction site. Dasru knew that if he stayed there, the police would frame him for the murder of his wife and then kill him too, so he ran with his 3-month-old daughter, Joram, in a harrowed state, not knowing where to go or how to ask for help. Back in the day, a company called Procti Steel had come to Jimpidi, and they asked the members of the indigenous tribe to give them their land for a specific sum of money. The tribal people obviously didn't want to give up their land, but a lot of pressure was being applied on them by the local authorities and the government. Too, Fulo's husband, Babula Kama, was the first tribal leader from the sea, and his son, Madhvi, was trying to convince the people by telling them how beneficial it would be for them. Madhvi was a fraud, and so was Babula, and the tribal people had to pick up arms when they realized that these people wouldn't back off until they got what they wanted. Dasru was also one of those who picked up arms and joined the militant group. Soon, Madhvi was beaten to death by the militant group, and the death of his son impacted Babulal adversely, and he, too, died of a heart attack. Fulo Kama took her husband's position, and soon, she forced the government to launch Operation Green Hunt. Most of the militants were found and killed, and Dasru was one of the lucky ones who had been able to escape. Fulo had made it her mission in life to condemn each and every militant to their fate and pretend as if she were eliminating the anti-establishment elements and helping the cause of the government. Fulo got the video of when Dasru killed one of his assailants, and she quickly sent it to the media to publish it so that Dasru could appear as a militant and murderer to the general public. Dasru was totally unaware of this fact, and for the longest time in this film, he believed that she could help his cause and save him from danger. Inspector Ratnakar Bego was handed over the case by the police commissioner, and he started his investigation. Dasru was spotted at a train station, and Ratnakar went there with his force to catch him. During the chase, a police constable died after she fell from a running train while attempting to hold Dasru from behind, and Dasru somehow managed to escape. Ratnakar was sent to Jharkhand as the police believed that Dasru would have gone there. Dasru met Samson, one of his old friends, and he asked him to make him meet the commander of the militant group so that he could ask for help, but Samson told the authorities about him, and the police stormed the village, ransacked everywhere looking for Dasru with an order to kill him, but they failed again. And later, when Dasru confronted Samson, he told him that he had no choice but to do that. Samson said that after Operation Green Hunt, if someone didn't side with the authorities, then they called them sympathizers, and if they did, then the militants killed them. Samson said that he did what he had to for survival. Dasru, even up until that moment in this film, didn't have any clue that Fulo Kama was the one who was pulling the strings. As the film approaches an end, Dasru decided that he would have to go to meet Fulo and ask for help, not knowing that she was the one because of whom he was in such a situation. Ratnakar, on the other hand, was shocked to see the state of things. There was absolutely no law and order in the entire place, and he didn't know how they functioned like that. Ratnakar knew that Fulo wanted to kill Dasru, and he knew that the poor man was innocent. Ratnakar wanted to save Dasru at all costs, and he was ready to wage a war against the system for that. Fulo ordered the local police to inform Ratnakar to come back to Mumbai. Orders were given to kill Dasru, but Ratnakar wanted to catch him alive. He wanted a fair trial for the man, and he knew that he would have to put his career at stake to do so. Nobody wanted justice to prevail, and Ratnakar had realized that the police are doing the bidding of Fulo. They just needed a scapegoat. But Ratnakar knew that his conscience wouldn't let that happen. In the course of running for his life, Dasru met Fulo Kama at a construction site, and he asked her to save him from people who were trying to kill him. That's when Ratnakar told him that Fulo was the one who had sent her guys to get him and his family killed. Fulo wanted to snatch Ratnakar's gun and shoot Dasru herself, but in the scuffle, Ratnakar ended up shooting her point blank in the head. Fulo Kama died on the spot, and the military personnel arrived with the intention of killing Dasru. Ratnakar kept telling them not to shoot, but they didn't pay any heed to it. Dasru ran with his child on his back. The film end symbolizes the displacement of a member of a tribal committee, and what happens to them after. In the name of development, they are made to leave their homes. Dasru kept running, and he probably would do that for his entire life before he was caught and killed by the government authorities. The man witnessed a loss of identity, and he didn't know what he should do or how he should survive. Sadly, this is the reality, and as much as we say that this is a work of fiction, we know that it is the sad reality. We know how indigenous tribes have to suffer and how they struggle to survive. This is where the film ends. Kindly subscribe to this channel, click the like and share buttons, and smash the notification bell to subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.